cutie. All right, here at Hampton University homecoming at the bazaar. It's packed out here. See the scene, see the scene. Student union. Check him out, check out. Hey. Hey. What's going on, baby? How you doing? I'm good. You're good. Looking good. Check it out. Students gonna be packed in here tonight. And we're gonna take a walk around the campus. All right, here we go. Boy played football here at Hampton. Check it out. What's going on?
What's going on,
got my
sir?
brothers right here. What's going on, man? All right, all right. All right, check it out. Free haircuts. Check it out, the shop. Oh, that's what that is.
No, they're actually pressure shirts. Okay, they're pressure shirts right here. But on the left side, that's where you can like actually buy them.
Buy them, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. All right, so we just left this area of the campus. All right, that's where the football game be at tomorrow. There's a veteran cemetery right here in the middle of the campus. And if you look in the far distance, you see Hampton University on a building top. All right, here we go. So, I believe there's still the computer science lab and majors and that type of thing in this particular building. Now you can see the students walking down. So some people park on campus and walk down. How's it going, man? And then some people simply park by the gym and walk on campus. So the entrance to the Veterans Cemetery. And you can see the Veterans Hospital in the background. And this is the main gate to the campus. Appreciate it. Anyone walking has the right of way on this campus. Yeah, some beautiful young ladies on the campus.
Hi! 20 years! 20 years! Hello!
Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, my man? Spent many a days in this building.
So I'm a psychology major, was just I had to do the campus now. So my name is Chloe Freeman. I am a second year.
And this is biology hall connected to the applied math building. And you have students that live in that direction.
Did you get everybody? I want to make sure you got everybody on your
Oh, I got everybody. I got everybody. You know, when I was here, this used to be the architecture building. Here are all the dormitories where the students stay. Clark Hall right here is where they practice concerts, the choir, gospel choir, concert choir. And as you can see, we're gonna walk around all this part of the campus. This is now the computer center. It used to be the bookstore when I went here. And that's the main part of the campus. So, if you've never been to Hampton University, let me show you what it's like if you leave your dorm room and you decide that, you know, I want to be around some water. So let's check that out. Hey. You always have to be ready for cameras on homecoming. Go ahead, dorm right here. How's it going? How you doing? All right. I used to be in this dorm right here. That's where all the football players stayed when I was here. Called Moton. I think it's now a female dorm. You know, like I said, they've changed a lot. The academic building This used to be the museum at one point when I was here, which has now been moved. So if you've never been to Hampton University and you want to come out here and do some homework, socialization, this is where you go. Everybody's like, let's go down to the waterfront. So the campus runs along the water. And you see some people walking out there. This is simply beautiful. And you know we're gonna come back through here on a motorcycle one day, just so you can get a really good look. Sailing team. It's a place for people to sit out there. Check it out. Water fountain, President's house. You have the chapel in the center of campus. And you have figurines down Shore Road. This is what this is called. This one is called Marshall Avenue. Hello, how are you? Hello, ladies. Where are you all from?
Los Angeles, California.
Oh, Los Angeles. The guy that just edged me up is from California. He's from LA.
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago.
Yes.
I don't know if you ever heard of this group.
Stunners?
Yeah, #1 Stunners.
I don't think so.
Oh, 8 Stunners in Chicago. You gotta check it, girl.
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. How you like the weather here?
It's better.
It's better? Okay.
It's like 90 degrees right there.
Now, any ogres here?
We are freshmen, ogres. So.
Ogre 5, Ogre 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My father's ogre for over 8.
Okay, you follow. Oh, she's telling my age. I gotta get her off camera. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. All right. As you can see, students are extremely friendly here. You know, it's homecoming. You gotta be camera ready homecoming. But we're gonna come back and we're gonna walk along and catch these figurines. But before we do that and go back to this part of campus, here's the chapel. We actually can go to this end of campus and check out the area where everybody's relaxing and resting. As you can see, alumni come back, and they come back and they sit on the water. Hello. Yeah, as you can see, now back when I was here, they didn't have the sidewalk. It was just grass like here. But it's simply beautiful. Some of you all have heard me say, I played football here. Football players, someone used to jump in the water and go swimming because it was hot. I'm like, there's no way I would be caught in this water. But that's a different story for a different time. So, the sailing team boats, where they come on and they practice. So if you ever think about sailing, the sailing team is really good here at Hampton University. So yeah, they are pretty dominant. Of course, everybody has up and down years. There's Douglas Wilder dorm. I think that's a freshman dorm now, I'm not sure. Moton, where I used to stay. My room was on the bottom corner. So, keep those thoughts to yourself. I studied. So check this out. It's been years since I've been on this campus. There used to be a basketball court behind the gym, and guys would have pickup games behind the gym. But check it out. This area is really nice. So think about, you want to come here, you need to study against the water. How's it going? How's it going? Hello, hello. All right, so you get the chance to actually, you can come here and study and relax. Nothing like it. Nothing like it. And they're doing a lot of upgrades to the campus. A lot of upgrades. So this is just the start of it. So you know any kids looking to come to Hampton, this is what you're gonna get. This is every day. And back, this is a Veterans Hospital in the back, you can always see it. Every hour on the hour, the bells chime from the cathedral. And if it's 2 o'clock, it chimes twice. 3 o'clock, 3 times. So you can hear that. You're like, okay, which hour is it? You just count the number of chimes, or I guess dongs, that you hear. So hopefully we'll be here so you'll be able to hear that as well. Well, check it out. Gorgeous, right? So if you are a person, you have anxiety, and you need to be around water, and you thinking about what school I want to go to, hey, check it out. You know, because water is a calming effect. It's a calming effect, so something to think about, you know. So the students actually love it here. If you give it a year, I would say give it a half a semester. It's a wrap. You're done. You're like, oh yeah, I'm glad I'm here, you know? All right, how's it going, gents? So we're gonna head back over this way and go through the campus, and we'll come back around. Well, we're heading in that direction. Let's just enjoy some of the views. Now, if you see a house that's being built, you see a big tree right here that I'm pointing to. To the right of that, you see a brick house. That is the former president, President Harvey's house that he's building right across from the university. And I'm gonna put that picture of his house up on the screen. Yeah, nice size house, right? Now I think it's just he and his wife. You know, I guess you can have extended family at this point. So if you saw my past video, you saw me take a night ride on the boat. This is the water that we actually went on. Hello, how are you? What class are you? What former class are you?
1891, Ogre 7.
Ogre 7?
Oh yeah, I'm just visiting with her.
You just visiting? Well, welcome to Home by the Sea. Welcome. All right, continue walking down the water. As you see, the administration building. You have Ogden Hall where they have student meetings, or they meet with the class and that type of things, like an auditorium. All right. And this is the president's house. So if you come here and you're a student, you can just walk right up to the president's house. Knock on the door. We used to do it back in the day. And he would let us in and talk to us, or whatever the case may be, you know. But it's very rare that you have to talk to a president, right? It's like, come on, you know, nothing that major. Let's go and look at some of these figurines along here and see what they're talking about. So yeah, water on the outside that just surround the campus, like, because the water actually goes all back around the campus. And the current president, President Williams, he's actually class of 1983. He and his wife are alumni here. So he welcomes alumni back, treats us very nice, you know. It's always food, drinks, don't want anything, but you know, he does want alumni to support, so we try to support financially. Alumni is getting more involved in helping shape the campus, that type of thing. Here's Samuel Chapman Armstrong. It's a dorm named after him here. Thanks to him, there's a Hampton University. So our former President George W. Bush. I'm gonna walk down. And I'm just starting at the beginning. Martin Luther King. Jackson. All right, I gotta take a break. Look at the speedboat. Oh man, I told you I like anything with motors. Check it out. All right, let's get back to it. President Barack Obama. Frederick Douglass. Thanks to him, there's a Hampton University. Rosa Parks. Howard Taft. This is back at the president's house. That is the former President Harvey. That's his statue. If you saw the news and you saw a fire at Hampton University, this is the administration building that burned down.
Is that me?
Hello, hey, how's it going, man? All right, we're gonna walk around this area and come back around. There you go. Oh, you good? Keep your head high. Hello.
Hey.
Hi. And these are some students, some alumni. So if you come here, you can't tell your parents, I didn't make church service. Why? Because it's right here. The dormitories are right here. And there's some on this side. And you simply walk to chapel.
It's in the middle of nowhere, like, what's going on, boss?
Hey, how's it going, my man? All right. You good?
Yeah, they got the statues in action. It's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Hampton students will talk to you. Hampton University Legacy Park. Of course, I'm not going to read all that to you. but it tells you about each person. Man said he's gonna be enshrined one day. Nice, nice. Right. So some of the students. So yeah, have your kids look at Hampton University. Beautiful campus. And it is a diverse campus. But it is HBCU, Historical Black College University. So it looks like they're gonna have something right here. The back of the president's house. I believe it's currently being remodeled.
Thank you for asking.
Ooh, look at the food. They ready to serve food. Homecoming, there's a lot of food.
And now I can't find it.
All right, how's it going? Yeah, all right, how you doing? All right. So here's another dormitory. And before we go back around that waterway, let me take you to the middle of campus. Back when I was here, this was a cafeteria. And they had another cafeteria on this side, but they've changed it out. It's all now dorm. And we're going to the middle of the campus, which is Ogden Circle. If you notice, the students are all walking around. So what do they say here? If you walk across this Ogden Circle and you haven't graduated, you won't graduate. So technically, people never just walk across. They always walk around. This right here, and I believe it's still the museum. That was a library when I was here, but it's now a museum. This is Ogden Circle. This is where Ogden Auditorium. How's it going, man? All right. So this is where they have class meetings. The president wants to meet with the students. A certain class. There's not too many. They don't go to the basketball gym. Auditorium. They come here in the middle of campus. Simply beautiful. So down here you have your music and communications and those type of classes. This used to be the Alumni building where alumni would go, and they have classes in there too. This was a dorm when I was here. I think it's still a dorm. But let me show you the campus map, just so that you get some type of idea of what it's like. So this is the campus map. All the blue is the water. We are right here. So that's the campus. Nice and contained. All right. I think I see some students here. You two gents look like athletes. Oh, okay. I played football here. So yeah, I won a championship here back in the day. So what's your name?
I'm David Tadasum, and I play lacrosse here.
Oh, you play lacrosse?
Yeah, I'm Italian. I play lacrosse here as well.
Where are you from originally?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, Missouri.
Portland, Oregon.
Now, how did you find out about Hampton University? Just got recruited, or?
Yeah, I kind of just was reaching out to a lot of different coaches. And
Okay.
Coach Woodson is here. He's awesome. He responded.
Oh, okay.
So much Sam for me too. So.
Okay, nice, nice. All right, appreciate it, gents.
Nice to meet you.
All right, good luck to y'all. All right, so we're gonna take it back. Of course, that takes us back through the campus, but we're gonna keep going around. These are all dormitories back here, and these are upperclassmen too. So I think freshmen still sit there, but for the most part, You know. But for the most part, it's upperclassmen that stay on this side, other than co-ed. I don't want to get in her shot.
Thank you.
Was this a cafeteria when you were here?
This is a dorm.
Yeah, I know it's a dorm.
On the other side was a cafeteria.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, this was the big calf and that was
Yes,
a little
the
calf.
little calf.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not alone. All right, students here. All right. So this is Virginia Cleveland. Let's see if I can get on this side. Right. I think back in the day they used to say the top floor was haunted or something. Say so the females wouldn't go up there or something like that, or they stayed up there and said it was haunted. I don't know, all kind of stories. But again, you're talking about having snowball fights when it snows and tackle football with the guys. Because I think the guys now stay on this side too. It wasn't like that when I was in school. Hello.
Oh, I also need to tell him the code.
So you have a car, you drive around the campus. Ooh, that boat. Sorry, y'all, that boat has my attention. That speedboat is nice. I know you can hear it. All part of the Atlantic Ocean. Hi, hello. All right, so there's the dome. Now, when I was here, it didn't look this nice. This looks nice. But it was still nice, don't get me wrong. But they had done some renovations. I put parking lots over here. Matter of fact, it used to be a dorm right here. It was a dorm here, and there was another dorm here, but they tore this dorm down. Put parking and that type of thing, so. And sometimes the president may hold an event in here, or maybe the school will have an event for upperclassmen here, you know, like officers and that type of thing. And they will come here, you can go out on the deck and, you know, food, drinks, that type of thing. So again, the boat ride that you saw me on took me from here. We came all the way around. And we went out, and we went way out there and dropped the anchor. So here we're at Twitcher Hall. Females dormitory. Some more figurines. Maureen's Alumni House right here. All right, let's keep it going. Kelsey Hall, female dormitory. Another female dormitory. I can't think of the name of it though. Now, we haven't actually been through the whole campus because guys stay on the other side. I mean, it's a pretty nice sized campus. Not overly huge, but you can get your little exercise in here by walking. I should have been counting my steps today. So it looks like parents are dropping kids off. Maybe it's for the weekend. It's homecoming. So this actually wasn't here when I was here. Gladys Hope Franklin Whitehall. Beautiful building. Wendell P. Holmes Hall. And I believe all this is upperclassmen. And yes, that is the old library, is the museum. And there's multiple ways to get on the campus, but it's a gated campus, and to the back of the campus is the water, so it's 24-hour security. They also have call boxes, different places when students need help, and those are strategically placed. Got to keep our young ladies and young men safe. So this is, again, it's a private institution. So it's not like an institution you can just, you know, I'm just going to drive on the yard, and we call it the yard. I'm going to drive on the yard and talk to some of the Hampton females. No, security not going to let you on. But you all know, wherever I go, I gotta find a motorcycle, man. Look at this joint. Little joint. Look like a little 250. Check it out. A little Ninja 250. College student. Check it out. Can you imagine having this in college? Check it out. Very basic, nothing's done to it, no pipes, nothing. Got his little pass. Well, he does have some mirrors though. Those are in a screen, so he's done a little something to it. And it looks like he does some recording as well, because he has a lot of GoPro hookups, and that looks, yeah, it's a GoPro mount, telephone mount. So he does some recording. If you see this, look at Hammer on twos. All right. So right here is where you actually exit the campus. And if you think you can just, oh, you know what? They get the gate open. I'm gonna drive in. No, sir. You can't drive in. Look at that. You can, but you can have flat tires. So we are now actually on the outside of the campus. There's the library, the cafeteria, sorry, right here. The library is that big building straight ahead. And this is the way you actually exit the campus. But sometimes you can exit also through the main gate. And check it out. You have a beauty salon, a barber shop. Excellent idea. Hello, hi. You can always tell upperclassmen versus freshmen. All right, so that's an excellent idea right there, to have a barber shop right on the campus. Man, wow. Okay. So I believe this is communications now. The other one is just music. So it used to be Hampton Institute. And you see the flowers in the shape of an H. But it's now Hampton University. So you come in through this way off the interstate. And you had a gate right here. And you can see officers down there at the gate. This is the School of Education back this way. And then you hit biology and nursing. If you continue to go down, you have the infirmary on the left side. That's the cafeteria. And journalism. See, I can see it from the back. Scripps. Howard School of Journalism and Communication.
Right here.
All right. Hi. All right. So when you first come on campus, you also come through this way, but again, it's gated. They take license, tags. Check it out. So they on their job here. Hello, how you doing? All right.
Working for CNN.
Yeah, I'm CNN. See you later. All right. So yeah, I'm learning something new now. This is a multi-purpose building. Okay. Oh, it's a residence hall. Okay. Check it out. Residence hall. Yeah, Holly Tree Inn. Back in the day, upperclassmen would stay here, but it's where the faculty and staff members used to go to eat. Let's walk down here and see. So, multi-purpose. Hi. Hello. All right. Keep going down. No squirrel. Not even scared of you. Holly Tree Inn. This for the staff. Just come to eat lunch and hey, look to the calf. Walk through the gate, make a left, and go across the street. It's right there on your left. It's to the left of the communications building. So this is where the staff used to stay. I mean, used to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Hello, how are you? Is this still staff dining? Staff, or this now where students stay?
It was both before. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not sure? Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So I know the athletes used to eat here, and we didn't live on this side.
When I was an athlete, we didn't eat here.
You did?
What did you play?
Track.
Oh, you did track? Oh, both? I didn't go here. Oh, you didn't go here, okay.
What did you do?
I played football.
Football players over here?
They probably there now, but we used to eat in the calf and have these special meals.
Special area.
Yeah.
I still got special food.
All right. So faculty, staff, dining, residence hall. Yes. So staff still, I guess some staff stay there, and some actually eat there as well. Trustee house right here. And the front of the museum. And we saw Ogden Hall. We've already been there. Yeah, so it's not a huge university, but it's a nice location. Very nice students. Academics is off the charts. And if you come here, give it a semester, you're locked in. You're locked in. And once you come here, if you ever decide to transfer, you always have a home back because you always know somebody. Now, once you come here, hey, you're now a member of Home by the Sea. And that's what we call this campus, Home by the Sea. Look, 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 look. All right, so here, some more students. I can tell you as a former young man, don't run from them. That's when they chase you. The guy should have schooled you on that. You notice they didn't move. He just sat there and let you run.
Yeah, I'm running.
All right, let's go. Hello. All right, let's keep going. Shit, like I'm running. That'll be the one that gets stung. So back around to the computer center, back around the clock hall. I did not mention that this was international office. So we have international students that go here. Yeah, she looks a little stressed out. Maybe she's going by the water. Relieve some of that stress if she can. So down at the very end, you can see another dormitory. Guys stay there, and there's another big dormitory along here behind the Hampton University buses where guys stay. And I'm gonna give you a little peek into that as well. So there members of Kappa Alpha Psi coming back down here reminiscing. ROTC. Check it out. Trade school. Hello, Dr. Joyce. How are you? How are you? I'm good. All right. All right, let's keep it moving. So back in the day, this used to be the laundromat, where we used to actually get the clothes washed. We would have a laundry bag. We would turn it in every week, and they would wash the clothes for it. The tennis house used to be right here where the tennis players used to stay. There used to be houses right here, and they had a tennis house. But there's the other male dorm. And these are guys, boys that are freshmen. Right back here. James Hall. They're getting ready for the Hampton Parade. We'll be seeing that tomorrow. And again, the Veterans Cemetery go all the way around. And of course, that's the football field right here where you see the lights. Like their first class of this university, the youngest kids. Algebra course. Man, this girl is easy. College can be easy. Here's DJ Envy in his Hampton gear. But hopefully you enjoyed this tour of my alma mater, Hampton University. So, again, I'm letting y'all into my life a little bit so you know who you're dealing with, and eventually I hope to see you on camera soon. So, stay tuned for the next video. Peace.